regional Fed Bank. So if you want to leave out the, what you said about the East Coast people, if you want to leave out the East Coast people in John Williams in New York, and the folks in Boston, maybe even Philadelphia, you still got 9 regional banks that around the country that live in the flyover.
What does Kansas City say right now?
We're going to win a Super Bowl. But they've been saying that things are good. The economy continues to grow. It's moderated, but it's okay.
We have to split us in Jackson Hole. Whole Kansas City press.
They're all firing. It's interesting. They have a new president, of course, Roger, and be interesting to see. He came up from Dallas, whether he is all the Chiefs. He is in Georgia. But she'd be wearing her jersey all week.
Julia Cardano had a great team, great tweet. She said, I'm rooting for whichever team is Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Michael McKay, thank you so much. Julia Cardano, thank you so much for being with us last week as well. On CarPlay on YouTube, let's do a mini data check. Lisa will kill that for you. Futures up 18, a lift to the market. NASDAQ up 0.7%. The real yield, that's the first thing I look at when I comes in nicely, 1.75% lower real yield this morning. We are real on YouTube, on CarPlay. New York Surveillance, good morning.
This is former Pro Bowl quarterback Alex Smith, and listening to the NFL playoffs on the all-new Sirius XM app is as easy as throwing a touchdown pass. Smith pulls up, he makes the catch, touchdown! Just open the app, click on sports, and find the matchup. Then pick which one of the hometown feeds you want to listen to, and now you're in the game. Plus, when the final whistle sounds, get reaction from hosts on channels like NFL Radio and Mad Dog Sports Radio all on your phone. And don't forget to check out my show, Sirius XM Blitz, with Alex Smith on NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
My name is Al Crawford, CEO of BHG Financial. Our traditional lenders weighing you down. Professionals like you want to pay off debt, business, or take out a signature entrepreneurial loan? Visit BHGBusinessLoans.com today. Again, it's BHGBusinessLoans.com.
This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. For all of you who suffer from calcium oxalate stones, calcium oxalate protector. Add kidney cup to your routine as a way to potentially reduce or even stop the formation of calcium oxalate stones. Kidney cup is a dietary supplement.
Morning, Leo. How are you?
Doctors and pharmacists. It's been proven in laboratory tests to reduce the rate of calcium oxalate crystal growth by 99%. That's
Driving to Norwich, Connecticut.
Just take kidney cup. Satisfaction
Route 2.
You can purchase affordable kidney cup today by visiting Just Kidney Cup at Amazon.com, Walmart.com, or KidneyCup.com today.
Major phone carriers make you sign
Very cold out here. It's 12 degrees. No wind. So I don't think there's much of a wind chill factor, but it is 12 degrees here today.
We have contracts and more flexible for your needs. This way, just stick around like the best before you with contracts and fees. Applications for our phone plans, like our phone plans. Phone plans. Consumer cellular and freedom calls. We're here to answer. Call us at
I just figured, guys,
On either side,
for another 5 years,
#1 customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased.
driving the back roads of Connecticut.
Sleep Number Special Edition smartphone for a limited time. For GD Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
23, yeah.
You visit sleepnumber.com.
Well, you doubled up on me. Hi, Krista. Good morning. Krista, what's the temperature over there with you? It's 12 degrees here. Actually, 11 now it's showing. 11 degrees here in the shade. 18, yeah. Eastern Connecticut seems to be a bit colder this morning then. I had to warm my car up for a good 15 minutes before I started to drive, you know. Going up to 35, okay. I got to spend most of the morning in Norwich. I have 2 cases, but they're like 2 hours apart. I don't know why they scheduled them that way, but it's a waste of time. So in between my cases, I'm going to find a Starbucks, go in there with the laptop, do some work.
And on the commodities front, COMEX gold higher at $2,049 an ounce, spot gold at $2,027 an ounce.
Yeah,
NYMEX
I
crude
believe
at
it.
$73 a barrel,
Leo.
Brent crude at $78 a barrel. What we're looking for today, the Conference Board, they release its forward-looking index of leading economic indicators.
You got to keep all those fluids full too. You know, the windshield washer wiper, all that.
And also home sales. Moving the markets.
Power steering fluid, everything like that. It's
you
gotta check at least once a week or once every other week. You know, make sure you're not getting low on anything.
They're the makers of Wilson test rackets, Louisville slug baseball bats, and I got plenty of those.
You don't need a steering failure in the middle of an ice storm or anything, you know.
As much as $1.8 billion in a U.S. IPO, and the companies could market about 100 million shares at a rate of $16 to $18 each. That's a
And it just seems like I'm too small to go public.
No, I want to see some IPOs this year. I got a market.
I know, it sucks.
How come my friends on the street?
You got to do it though, you know.
Back in my day,
It's on the Eagles that out there already for the week. You two lunches and
market 75%.
But this is a joy. We're on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching live on YouTube. Not tape. Alicia Levine is
Fire issues, yeah.
coming out today.
Yep.
We're so live on YouTube right now. 7 to 10 a.m. Look for the Bloomberg podcast.
Yeah, I was lucky. I bought this car back in October or November, and it had 4 new tires on it, so I don't have to deal with that for a while. It sucks on somebody on a fixed income when you get hit with an expense like tire. You know, there's 4 new good tires will cost you $600, $800 sometimes.
We had a sluggish start to the year.
You can get the cheap tires for $100 a piece, but those are just going to wear down quickly.
And I think the market's telling you that we're normalizing, we're having a more normalized rate situation, normalized growth situation.
Part of having a vehicle, you know.
There's quiet skill, there's a quiet.
Yeah, you got to have a job, man.
But the bottom line is it's a lot of money looking for the wrong spot.
6 trillion in money market funds. 6 trillion.
People are saying, oh, everything in equities. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it is. In what way will it go to equities?
So
Go to equities in several ways.
we're supposed to get some more snow. I think tomorrow or Wednesday, like maybe tomorrow overnight into Wednesday, like an inch.
And it was the easiest place to be. We've been telling our clients all last year, get out of cash and set to underperform over the next 12 months. So we think a lot of
Yeah, it's hard as a single parent, Leo. I know that, you know.
Comes into equity markets, and it should be coming to the bond market as well. Because you're in a world where the Fed's not hiking, and it's either going to be the same or lower going forward.
It's definitely
and that's
hard.
Very positive for risk.
But hopefully you'll get that.
You got to get it. I can't tell you.
Hopefully you ladies will get that child tax credit.
Expression of angst over the last year of the rate environment.
So Alicia, if I do
The internet guy I watch says don't file your taxes before the 29th of January, because that's when they expect the tax credit to pass.
Other sectors, what are some of the sectors you guys like?
So we have said.
And what that means is you may get something like $3,500, $3,750 or something per child.
Meaning everybody wants to go to.
You know, so that's a great little boost you get if you file your taxes. You get a nice fat check back on you.
Great trade, and it'll work for 3 to 6 months.
So I hope you guys get that.
Building wealth. I want to be where Capital Street invests, and I want to.
You know, make sure you go to a good place to do your taxes if you don't do them yourself. You know, it's well worth the $100 or whatever to get everything done right, rather than fucking it up and not getting anything, you know. Go to a good place, pay them, let them do it, and get back, $3-4 grand or whatever.
Our friends at Fixed End actually made some returns last year after getting crushed in 2022. What do you think about this year? Where do we go in the fixed income space? I was shocked that last year the best performance was high yield.
So this is.
And we had the recession.
Turn the radio down a bit. This is Eastern Connecticut, which was like all Indian land way back in the day. Yeah, Leo, I mean, you probably should have filed it 5 years ago. You might have gotten that credit, even though you weren't making any money. They still had that credit out for you. You got to look into that, because you may still be able to get an amended return and get even more money back from those years you should have gotten that credit when you didn't get it. Seriously, go to a good accountant and ask them to about this, because you may have left money on the table there. I'm assuming you have you claim the child as a dependent all the time. I mean, I know divorced people sometimes alternate years, this and that. And if that was the case, then your ex would have gotten that credit during the years he claimed her. Christy, you got 2 kids, right? Do you claim them both? Or does your mom claim the daughter that lives with her? Yeah, Leo, you might have left some money on the table if you didn't file those taxes during those COVID years when they had all those fucking freebies for everybody. Serious. Imagine getting that stuff fixed and getting a nice $10,000, $12,000 check from the government. You may have that, Leo. I'm telling you. I mean, you guys do what you want to do, but I mean, even Michelle doesn't file her taxes, which is stupid. I mean, because the government comes up with these freebies for people that are low income. And if you don't file, you're not going to get nothing, And all she wants is these stimulus checks. Those are done with. They're not giving any more stimulus out. If they give anything out, it's in the form of tax returns or child credits or this kind of thing. I know my daughter, my older daughter, got some money back for her daughter, I think in 2021. That was one of the COVID years. The daughter was born, my granddaughter was born in 2021. I'm not sure about 22. I know 2021 she got a fat check. As did my stepdaughter with her daughter. Both of them made bank just filing their taxes. Alright, get around this truck here. As I was saying, this is all old Indian land here, guys, so a lot of woods. There's some cities here and there along the rivers and stuff, but most of this was wood. And then after the Indian times, after the revolutionary times, all this land was farmed up until about 80, 100 years ago. So a lot of the trees that you see around here are not that old because everything was cut down. 100 years ago, there was no trees, hardly any trees left in Connecticut. A lot of the land was being farmed, and trees had long since been cut down. But as the country went towards the cities and manufacturing jobs there, the farms kind of dwindled down, and then the old abandoned farmland just got overgrown again. Which is what you see around both sides of me. It's just fairly new growth trees. They're not that old. I mean, these trees are not thick. Maybe 50 years old or so. And that may be something to do with the soil here. It's very rocky here. So maybe the older trees can't take root. They fall over before they get real old. That may be a possibility here too, because I wondered why was that there's no real old trees even in these really remote areas that probably were not farmed. But it's probably that there's just not good soil here, not deep soil, you know, for trees to take root and grow old. The sun's blaring today, guys. So if I were going to the Indian casinos, I'd be driving this way, guys. There's the Mohegan Sun, which is close to here. And then there is the Foxwoods casino. The Foxwoods were not Mohegans. What were they? Pequots. They were Pequot tribe that has that casino. But the more popular of the two over the years is Foxwoods because it's closer to the main highway, you know. And a lot of these buses from New York City and Boston just roll in there constantly. Although these casinos now have started to spread to, you know, there's casinos in Boston now and Springfield, Massachusetts. New York City, I think, has a casino. But while they were like the lone operators here in the 90s, the 1990s, these two casinos were making bank, and every member of the tribe was getting a yearly check of like $50,000, $60,000, you know. And as a result, a lot of these younger Indians, they just got lazy as fuck, and they sat around, did nothing, waited for their money. And they became alcoholics, drug addicts. Sad, you know, a whole generation really wasted. And they still get that money, you know, but I don't think they get as much now. So I got an hour, guys, before I have to be in the hearing. I left a little early. I'll take you guys down to the Mohegan Sun Casino. Show you what that looks like. That casino's open 24/7 year-round. They never close. You could go there at 3 in the morning on Christmas Day. They're open. And there's people in there fucking gambling, you know. It's popular because, you know, it's sovereign ground. They have their own laws, and they allow smoking in the casinos. So, you know, so the smokers go in there and they have a good time. They can smoke all they want. And then on the other side, you got these old people with fucking oxygen tanks, you know, emphysema smokers, and they're in there with their oxygen tanks and their wheelchairs, and they're pulling that slot machine, spending away their Social Security money. It's funny. I mean, well, it's not funny, but I don't know how people do that. You know, they just give their money away. All right, so we're going to take this next exit and head south for a spell, not too much. And then we'll get to the casino. Mohegan Sun, Mohegan Reservation, keep right, it says. All right. So yeah, I'll take you guys on a quick ride here down a bit and show you the Mohegan Sun Casino from the outside. I'm not going to go in. I guess I could go in, right? They're open. They have a Krispy Kreme donuts in there. occasionally when I go to a show there, you know, a concert or something, or like a comedy show. I mean, they have like big comedy acts there. Like they had that guy Kevin James from King of Queens. He filled up the whole arena. No, not the Wolf's Den. The Wolf's Den, Scarlett, is it's on the side. And those are like all the old washbacks that they can't fill the arena up with. They do free concerts. Usually every day there's something playing there. Either, you know, local bands playing there, or they have like one day I was walking by there and I see America playing, you know, Horse with No Name, whatever that song was. They were in there playing a free show. But that Kevin James concert, it was interesting because the guy, it was totally clean, not one swear word from this guy. And I don't know if that was intentional or not. I think it was, because there were kind of a lot of kids in the audience, but he did a clean show and it was funny. I mean, you don't have to fucking swear and fuck this, fuck that to have a good show. Firekeepers. Yeah. It's probably some tribe out there, Leo, you know. They got their rights to the casino, it sounds like. Maybe not, maybe it's some other outfit. Yeah, you think Foxwoods is too big, Scarlett? You know, I haven't been to Foxwoods in several years. Like, it's too far. I mean, it's almost in Rhode Island. It's kind of out of the way, whereas the Mohegan is right down here. Saw the Stones. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only reason I would go, is if I could see a good show there that wasn't playing any closer. But I mean, these Indians got money. They pull a lot of acts. I mean, they have Billy Joel playing like 4, 5, 6 nights straight. You know, they have Frank Sinatra played there. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea. Go camping, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Eric and his team at Global Intelligence and following this folks have led here just all things crypto. And again, there's been 9 big funds and caps that were,
So exit 9 is the casinos here. And the Mohegan is the first one. They have a women's basketball team that plays at the Mohegan. The Connecticut Sun. It's like a professional women's basketball league they got over here. I guess it's nationwide, and they pull pretty good. I don't know if they fill the whole Coliseum up, but you know, I'm sure they get about 10,000 people at least. Hello, Carolyn. Okay, guys, so this road here that I'm on now was made solely for the Indians, for the casinos. This did not exist like 30 years ago, 35 years ago. Mohegan Reservation, exit 6.
Taking in most of it, and that's pushing the prices up at the area. So that's the main reason. But I just find
Not to the Four Seasons thing. It's experiences out there too. I'm not going to run for the rest of the year.
All right, Leo, take care. Have a good day.
Items that expire because food waste, a major issue. The United Nations says about 30% of the food products for consumption wasted globally. So
Mohegan Sun Boulevard.
they're losing money when they expire, but they're losing money because the workers have to manually search for these items, discount them by hand. I know Joe in my supermarket's always complaining because you know he's saying, "Oh, I gotta put out these new stickers now." So this is a software that is by Too Good To Go. That's the company, and it factors in the customer behavior. So it's doing the work for these workers to automate it so that they don't have to sit there and manually do it. It's helping them track the expiration dates. It's flagging the food when it can be sold at a steep discount. So they're hoping that this is going to help out supermarkets when it comes to losing out on food.
So there it is, way out in the head there.
Computers buying the same 20 items. And they have tons and tons of stuff in the shelves nobody's buying. It's the same, or the same, you know,
When you think about that, the supermarket business is just like almost no margin, 1, 2, 3% profit margin. Anything that they can do, I would think.
Mohegan Sun, guys.
And this is a huge thing. We see this deals, you know, half price or manager special. You know, they're always trying to.
Brett Michaels, February. Disturbed February 10th.
All right. If you want to know the secret to a great marriage, it's vacationing without your partner. Without your partner. We're talking about girls' getaways, guys' weekends. That is really popular right now if you want to keep the marriage going. Especially am I killing it right now? Well, they're taking solo trips.
They have a mall in there.
Yes, a lot of them.
People go in there and walk around. Thanks, Scarlett. Yeah, I've got to get some of those. I looked at that. What was that album you wanted me to look at the other day? Is it Van Morrison? In Exile? It's not in print, and the copies that are out there are like a couple $100 each, you know. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that one, you know. If I could find a cheaper copy of it, I will, but it's a little bit pricey. I don't know where I'm going, guys. I'm driving alongside the river here. I think this will take me back. Zappa, Frank Zappa, yeah. Yeah, okay, I know where I am now. Coming out the backside.
This is being an inflating rumor right now. This is serious stuff.
It's a big thing, and it's you know we have the U.S. Navy over there in force, but you know I guess there's so much you can do. I do follow some of the social media postings of Admiral Servetus, the former head of NATO, who we have on this program often, and he's been pretty forceful here. He says if you really want to control the Red Sea and that part of the world,
Let's see if I can go this way.
maritime traffic,
Yeah, if I went straight, that would have just brought me back around the other side of the where I came from. You know, I don't want to go that far. I'm gonna take a right, and it'll take me back into Norwich. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look at those suggestions, Scarlett, and I'll have some of those for you for sure. if you got some of that old memorabilia from those shows that you went to, ticket stubs and stuff, you know, put them up on your community page. You know, that's fun to look at. Oh, okay. Well, have him put them up on online somewhere. You know, those are cool artifacts. I think I kept mine, or most of mine, somewhere. You know, like in a shoebox, and all that stuff is boxed up in a storage unit that I put after my divorce. So I have to dig through there when I have some time, and just throw shit out that I don't need, and retrieve some of that memorable stuff that I should keep. Norwich, settled 1675. Great Oak Pizza. I don't see a Great Oak around, but might have been one back in the day.
Just search Buzz in the app to find me. Then keep exploring to add all your Sirius XM favorites and cool stuff you discover to your life. Hey, Brandon, love the car. If you had to choose, would you watch paint dry or compare benefits plans? Compare benefits plans.
So one thing that's good about having the job I have, going through all these places, is that I learn the back roads a little bit. And I see some of this kind of stuff that, you know, I normally would never drive down here. But I know this is a shortcut back to where I'm going, so I'm going this way. The Palace played some great shows for sure, Waterbury and Torrington.
Because my husband's cardiologist told him having this exam saved his leg.
Because son at 20 turned into 40, and now I need to take my health more seriously. The Princeton Longevity Center designed a program to keep me healthy and active, so 50 and 60 would be no sweat. Because even though
Scarlett, did you go to Woodstock or any of those other festivals from the late 60s, early 70s? Powder Ridge or any of that? Did you do any of that? Wow, so Dylan's a favorite, huh? I had a few of his albums that I lost in my hurricane flood. I have not replaced them yet. Festival in California, okay.
Here's resolution going. Not great. Eating healthy. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. It doesn't have to be. Have you heard of BlendJet? BlendJet? It's the portable blender that makes it easy to whip up delicious and nutritious blends wherever you
All right.
Oh, sounds amazing. And BlendJet's New Year's sale is on right now, which means you can
Us
score
Festival.
healthy savings. It's time to crush the
I remember the Us Festival.
That's the spirit. Go to blendjet.com and meet the
I think they had that on MTV.
That's blendjet.com. Tourists take us to summer's way.
Way back then, when in the 80s, was it?
Winter adventures. Your dedicated fertility advisor can help you open those doors by working with you on a comprehensive plan to help you reach.
See, this street, the houses here on this street are pretty nice. They're cleaned up. I mean, they're not Greenwich by any means, but they're not as dilapidated as that other street I was on last week with that other house. I mean, there's fucking car Meineke here and stuff that's not pleasing aesthetically, but it was a little nicer than the other street. There's some condos on the river. Look new. I wonder how much they want for those. Norwich police station right here, guys. So Norwich downtown, there's a little bit of gentrification going on, but not wholesale gentrification. I mean, there little bits here and there are being fixed up, but there's still a lot of work to be done here to clean this up. Oh shit! Ambulance. You got it, bro.
To 2023, I kind of felt like, boy, we spoke to a lot of investors that maybe that really rip-roaring ending to 2023, maybe that took some of the performance away from 2024. How are you guys thinking about this early part of the year?
That's the Thames River there, guys. The River Thames. So straight ahead, that red building is the Warrigan Hotel. There's old postcards of it. It looks pretty much exactly how it looked 100 years ago. And it's been cleaned up, the exterior has. I don't know what they're doing with it now. Maybe renting it out as apartments or maybe condos. I don't know. I haven't looked into that.
Use this as an investment theme in 2024.
To your point, it's a really good question. The way you're arguing it is consistent with what our analysts are saying, is that it becomes more of the
All right, guys.
This year as it was last year. I think you're going to see different components of.
So, not a great job cleaning the snow here on Main Street, but it is what it is. Actually, I'm going to pull up a little. Pull up a little. I don't want to park behind anybody. Park right here. I could do my first case and then get in and get out. We'll go to Starbucks and get some coffee and do some laptop work. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in for my little video here in Norwich. I have 10 people. I think that's a new record for me. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Get me some algorithms going. And, I'll see you guys around. Everybody have a great day and a great week. Thanks for coming by. Take care, guys.